which, I mean, that I'm definitely going to read that because I love Jean Grey, and the Phoenix Saga, the Dark Phoenix Saga, was just such a good read. So interesting. And I haven't read Phoenix Endsong, which I feel like is something I should definitely do. But that's like later when Emma Frost comes into play. And
Oh, Emma Frost can come into play anytime, man.
oh,
Too creepy?
don't make it gay, James.
Not gay if I'm a dude. With Emma Frost.
You're what?
Guess who's doing a variant for Venom 150?
Is it Scotty Young again?
What? Dude, you are on point tonight. That is crazy how good you are right now, man.
But
19 new Spider books, right on.
oh my god.
Hold on, let me read you this list of Spider titles. You ready?
Okay.
Over under on how many Spider books there are. I have no idea. I'm going to say like 8.
Okay.
So Venom.
Okay, well not... I mean, sure.
What's on his chest and back?
A spider.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider. Amazing Spider-Man. That's 3. Spider-Gwen. 4. Spider-Man 29.9. That's 5. Spider-Man. That's 6. Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. That's 7. Spider-Man Deadpool. That's 8. There we go. 8.
Okay, well how many Bat books are there?
3.
You have Batman, Dark Knight, or Detective Comics,
Mm-hmm.
Batwoman.
You're talking about... Oh, yeah, that's true. I gotta count all that.
Yeah, you
But
do.
But you can't count Nightwing anymore, even because he was a Robin. He was never a Batman. He doesn't take on the moniker of Bat. No,
he's still in
he doesn't
that.
take on the moniker of Bat.
Okay, fine. So we still have Batman, Detective Comics,
All-Star.
Batwoman, All-Star Batman, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey, just Batgirl, and...
Not 8.
Was there Batwing?
No.
No, not anymore. Why do I feel like there were more?
Dark Knight, but that's getting ready to end eventually.
Oh, yeah, Dark Knight 3.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a single, or it's like a
There's
limited issue
like
run.
one a year.
Right, what's going on with that?
Nobody wants to fucking do it anymore. They're like, do another one.
And Frank Miller's
Keep it going.
Stop, please.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist number 3. So we're gonna get a new run of Luke Cage and a new run of Iron Fist, which I kind of want to pick up both as well, because that Luke Cage looks sick. It looks way better than just Cage, which
Holy shit.
with the weird looking like 70s
America
art.
hasn't been canceled yet.
Of course, we're not gonna cancel America after one issue.
They should have. Oh, sorry.
They should give Kieran Gillen a bigger paycheck. Actually, they're keeping
they can
Kieran.
give Kieran Gillen any kind of paycheck they want.
No, not the redhead from Doctor Who.
Oh, who are you talking about?
The writer.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, because I love America Chavez when he was taking over, or when he was doing Young Avengers. But I think Marvel is keeping Kieran Gillen a part of the Star Wars projects, because I know he's writing several things.
Is he the one that's writing Darth Vader, the new Darth Vader?
He wrote Darth Vader, but that ended after.
Who's doing the new Darth Vader? Like the prequel Darth Vader?
There's a prequel Darth Vader?
Isn't that what we were talking about the other day up at the shop?
No, that was just Darth Vader.
I thought there was another one that was coming out.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
But he's doing Dr. Aphra now, who's like a character he made in Darth Vader, and now she's doing her own thing. But
You gonna pick up Slapstick number 6?
No.
No? Why not, man?
If I need to stock up on toilet paper, sure.
Right, and that's kind of the way I feel about Gwenpool. So, Gwenpool, the Unbelievable.
I mean, I've read the first issue of Gwenpool, and I just didn't like it. Like, it was someone who is like from our universe, goes into the comic book universe, and they're like,
Number 20.
oh, I know how to survive. I just have to be a superhero, because superheroes don't die, which is crap, because superheroes die all the time.
Are you going to pick up Doctor Strange number 20 for $5?
What?
$4.99, man. 40 pages.
Okay, 8 more pages is not worth another $1.
It's Jason Aaron's last Strange book.
I mean, I might just for that, because it's his last Strange book, and it might be...
So, question. They have introduced, Hawkeye. Girl, lady,
Hawkeye,
female Hawk.
Hawkeye, not the Hawk guy.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any goddamn sense, man.
It does. She's Hawkeye, but she's not the Hawk guy. I'm sorry.
Is she supposed to be a badass, or is she just like doing target practice, at a kids tournament?
No, she's pretty badass.
Is she? Why is she on the back of a moped?
I don't know.
In Hawkeye #6.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm biased because she was in Young Avengers alongside America Chavez, and I love Kate Bishop from that book.
Well, the one thing that I will say about Marvel that I am excited for is Iron Fist, Luke Cage. Those two books, I think Black Bolt has the opportunity to be really good until they start cartooning it.
Because or like when they made him a lounge singer?
He needs to be fucking evil.
Black Bolt? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
No, just dark, brooding. Make it a dark book. He doesn't need to be laughing and cracking jokes and shit.
I mean, Marvel could really... I think they would benefit more by toning down some of the light, bubbly stuff that they have in like, all their books. But, I don't know, Secret Empire sounds... Like, I don't think I'll read it, but it sounds like someone might die.
Hopefully the whole goddamn universe dies.
Okay, a little extreme there. But it's... What?
Why is that extreme?
Well, the whole universe...
The whole goddamn thing needs a fucking reboot, man.
Well, they're working up to it, as from what I've heard.
Yeah, it needs to happen sooner rather than later. Jeff Lemire left. He's gone.
Officially?
Yeah, he's gone. He's now... Okay. He's at DC now. He's gone. He left Moon Knight. Moon Knight 14 is his last book. And, ironically, and... fair enough. The title of that book is What a Long Strange Trip It's Been.
Because it was.
Yeah, and sad face, but that'll be over. And it just makes me sad.
Is there anything... I don't think there's anything happening in DC right now. And we've discussed the button. Like the investigation into the comedian's button.
It hasn't started yet, though.
Hasn't happened yet. But that's like the big thing that's happening right now in DC. Or what will be happening next month. It's April, right? Is when it starts?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And that's all DC's really doing. I mean, as far as I know, like they're not really trying to work up to a big event until the Dr. Manhattan thing.
Right.
So right now they're just keeping it chill. They're just doing their monthly or twice monthly stuff.
Their storylines moving forward.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, I've cut down on a lot of my pulls for reasons that you and I have discussed personally that I'll share. I'm at that point in comic reading now where I don't want to read, what did I have, 16 pulls a month?
Yeah.
And that's just titles, and that's not including double ships.
Right.
So I was pulling 16 titles a month, and I think 10 of those were double ships. So I was getting those twice a month. And I'm like, I want to be able to... I want to buy, like, trade papers, and I want to read, like, entire story arcs. And not to mention that, but, god damn it, I'm getting confused, man. I'm losing myself here, man.
Over what?
I read, like, 9 books, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's tough.
Well, I mean, you're kind of starting to do what I do, which is I only get the stuff where it's like, I have to know what happens next.
And there's only, like, 2 books, I think, that I'm reading.
And that's fine. Just have those. And then you can
3 now, and one of those is Marvel, which is fucking crazy.
And then you can just pick up the trade paperbacks. Because with trades, they're cheaper.
In the long run. They're more expensive initially, but in the long run, you're saving money.
Right. In the long run, you're saving money with those. And you get the whole thing in one book. The whole story arc in one book.
And it looks cool on your shelf whenever you have it spined out.
That, and you don't have to, like, if you want to reread something, you don't have to go through and take out issue by issue and undo the bagging and boarding of it when you can just grab the book and start reading. It's so much more convenient.
Which begs that question, like, is it better to get trade paper in the stuff that you really love so that you don't have to take and buy, like, single issues of the stuff that you love, of, like, cool covers, or... if you want to display a cover or whatever, or if, something happens that is key, like if Superman dies or something, like, like you buy that issue, that issue's coming. Yeah. You go to the comic shop every week. You're like, I need to buy this issue. And you buy the single just for investment value or whatever, and then you get the trade paper.
Well, you could do what I do sometimes, not the whole time, but sometimes I will buy the single issues, and later on I will also get the volumes of it in trade.
On stuff that you really love.
Yeah, like the Wicked and Divine, I bought the first trade. I don't know if I have the second trade, but I know I have at least one or two of them.
Yeah.
Because I want to reread it. But I have the single issues, but now I have a medium of which that I can go through, reread it in bulk without having to worry, where my single issues can just stay where they are.
Yeah.
Neatly tucked away, bagged and board and boxed.
Well, in this month, I think, and I mentioned this earlier to you personally, I think that I'm going to read my comics again this month and try to cut what I'm pulling down again. Because I think I'd rather have the trade papers, honestly.
Yeah, the only drawback of trade paperbacks is you have to wait a while for them.
And longer on Marvel trade than you do on DC trade. Because DC will send out soft covers before hard covers, whereas Marvel will send out hard covers and then wait 3 months.
And then send
paperbacks. The paperbacks.
And of course the hard covers are going to be more expensive by at least $8.
It's ridiculous how much. That's why I would rather pull single issues of Marvel and
because like the Doctor Strange one, Volume 3 that I just bought this past week was $24.99, and usually paperbacks are like 16
to 18, 14 if it's like this last Moon Knight one will only be. God, how are they going to do that? So the first one was 6. The second one hasn't come out yet. I wonder if they'll just put it all in one. Up to 14.
I doubt it. They'll...
Because I don't think anybody's taken over for the title.
No, they'll just split it in half, probably.
And do 3 and 4? I mean, how's that going to work? Because usually they do 6 issues per trade, right?
Oh, you think... Oh, there's only going to be 7 issues left?
No, so there's only going to be 2 issues if they do 2... They do 2 trades that are 6 issues each.
Uh-huh.
So that'll take you to issue 12. There's 14 total, so there's only 2 left. Will they just tack those on the end of the last one?
Oh, yeah,
and do it like an 8 one and make it like $21 or something?
Yeah, I mean, they do that. They've done that before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not? Yeah, trades are great. And DC has gotten a little bit better. Like with Rebirth, they've gotten better about getting their stuff out on time. That used to be a problem.
How long does it usually take for a trade paper to come out?
Well, usually it depends on how many they want to put in the book. Because I've bought in some trades where it's only the first 4 issues.
This depends on storylines?
It depends on the storylines. It depends on the publisher. It depends. Sometimes it'll be the first 4 issue. It's usually between 4 and 6 issues.
So it just kind of depends on story arc.
Yeah. So when those first however many issues are done, then like the next month or 2 later they'll come out with a trade, and then you can just have the whole thing.
Right on.
I know. I got a lot recently. Like I got Aquaman.
Yep.
I got Titans.
Yep. You read either one of those?
Not yet.
I'm still pulling singles, man.
I'm planning on it, but it's just hard to find time. Recently.
And those are 2 that I really have enjoyed pulling singles.
Right. So I'm gonna be excited for it because I love Aquaman, and Titans is great, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Teen Titans because well, I liked the show a lot when it was on Cartoon Network. Not Teen Titans Go. The first one, the better one, in like the early 2000s. That was
Teen Titans
awesome.
Go is amazing, though.
No, it's fine. It's okay, but it's not
so good.
It's not as good as the original one. The original was so much
better. Dick Grayson, Robin is so self-conscious. I love it. So good.
And Volume 3 of Doctor Strange, the first volume of Air, per James 2's.
Can't believe you paid for Air.
Recommended. You're such an idiot.
But
all $10 of it.
He paid for Air.
And then...
You're welcome. You're welcome.
God. And then just today I saw in Slackers that they had the first volume of Snot Girl, and I picked that up because
I know, I'm so jealous of it.
Just
That's
looks
gonna
so
be so good.
Silly. Like I haven't read anything by Brian Lee O'Malley that I can think of.
Yeah.
But through fame of Scott Pilgrim, like why would
Which if you can
good?
get past the art of Scott Pilgrim, it's
I mean, some people like that art, which is cool. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm a big art guy. Like that's why I read comics. I love the art, man.
Oh yeah.
And like I see pages and I'm just like, holy shit, this page is amazing. Like the new Batwoman.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
And I hate to. No.